So the 14th of July, and we are sitting here in the backstage area of the Masters of Rock in Czech Republic. My name is Kalle from Kalle Rock in Germany, and I'm sitting here with some Finnish guys. And your names are?
My name is Jonne. I'm from Korpiklaani.
And this is Tuomas Rounakari from Korpiklaani.
Moikka.
Moi moi.
Mitä kuuluu?
Ihan hyvä, kiitos.
I can some Finnish words because I was there for 2.5 months. Really great, and I tried to see you there, but you were not on tour. You're touring in, I think, in Australia. I don't know. Last year, in the same time.
Maybe Austria, because we've never been in Australia yet.
Okay, yeah. I can't remember. I want to know, how does it start with you in the music business? I mean, as you were a child, what was your first band in rock and metal you listened to?
Actually, for me, turning point was 84. You know, the first Wasp. You know, I made them Power Slave. It was a hell of a year for heavy metal, and I was 10 years old, and it was the year that I knew what I'm going to do the rest of my life.
Okay.
Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. You know, it was good year for heavy metal and for me.
And you?
Well, for me, it's been more in the folky side always, and also the rock music that I've liked has been more in the progressive rock, like Jethro Tull, King Crimson, and these types of bands.
Okay.
So metal is just doing the same thing with, you know, a bit stronger and a bit louder for me.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Could you remember your first band you ever played in?
Yeah. It was 88. It's called Sacrifice.
Okay.
I'm from a very, you know, little village called Vesilahti, and it was only 2 bands there. Mine and our bass player Jarkko's band. We never played together when we were kids, but you know, yeah, I can remember those times.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah. Can you remember your first concert you ever played?
Yes, it was also in Vesilahti, kind of a youngsters' house, disco, after disco, you know.
And can you remember also?
Well, unfortunately, I can remember the first band, and I don't want to talk about it. But
why?
Well, you know, it was a learning experience. Let's put it that way. You know, a band that rehearsed a lot and never got to play anywhere, and we had a lot of good time, and we learned a lot. But you know, it kind of. I was really young.
And your first concert you also remember, or do you would say, okay, don't talk about?
No, actually the first concert I've ever played, that's kind of what you call a concert, because I started playing in front of people already as a child, you know, as 6 or 7 years old. And those are actually really good memories.
Okay. And when was it?
You do the math, I was 6 or 7.
And how old are you now?
I'm born in 77, so you do the math.
Okay, so in 83, 84.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And what is it for a feeling to be on stage and to play for the fans around and to get screaming and singing the songs too?
Amazing. No, it's always amazing. You know, you never get used to it. You know, in a way, it's keep the whole thing, you know, fresh, and I love it.
Do you recognize the crowd? What are you doing? Just stand around, drink beer like you do on the stage? Or is it like more, okay, you say after the show, okay, let's talk about the show, the fans stand around on this song, they go get party started on this song?
Well, in majority of our gigs, the crowd is just partying throughout the whole gig. I don't know how they do it. I would never have the energy to jump around for 1.5 hours, but they have the energy, and one gotta admire it. And it's great. It's really great.
And how would you describe your own show?
I think, it would be cool because
I'd like to see us live. I'd really like to see us live.
Yeah,
actually.
same here. Actually, yeah. I'm a little fan of my own band.
So you can say it's more energetic or something like that.
Well, for a Finnish band, we are certainly energetic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like a lot of Finnish bands are kind of cold.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Turisas, I saw Sonata Arctica and Ciferum, Heavisaurus, and they're really crazy on stage.
Yeah, of course, but I think Tuomas is speaking about more like a Finnish mentality. Because exceptions.
Yeah, exactly. I think all the metal bands are exception in that. Yeah. That if you'd come to Finland to see how they play there, it's very different.
I saw it. It was great. I was on the Sauna Open Air too, and it's a great festival, like here in the Czech Republic. And I want to know how important is it for you to have a light show on a stage, and how important is a light show to your music?
Of course, it is important, but I never actually can see it.
No. Well, unfortunately, we are not in that level yet that we would have our own light designer. We'd love to be there, and I have to say that sometimes when the light designer doesn't know what he's doing, we know.
Okay.
And that's annoying. But when things go well and the light design is great, it's also very nice to be on stage, and it helps you to perform better.
And do you supporting also newcomer bands and unknown bands to play in front of you, or do you supporting them to help them on studios?
Yeah, I do quite many times, kind of visiting. And then again, we were asking, more tiny bands to as an opening act. So we like to do that because at the beginning there were people who just sent for us, so we are doing it, and we are keeping doing it.
Okay. Can you prefer some, or do you have some information about, or some names of newcomer bands and unknown bands from Finland, maybe?
Well, can I still answer the previous question?
Oh, of course, you can do.
Because I'm the new violin player for the band, and for the same time, for the 10 years that Korpiklaani has been on tour, I've been working on my own solo project called Shaman Violin, which is based on Arctic shaman songs, original, authentic shaman songs, which I do in my own way. And that solo is now also incorporated to the live show of Korpiklaani that I play usually one of those solos on stage with Korpiklaani as well. And that's for me, it's always great to do that, and it's also very different from a player's perspective, because most of the shaman violin gigs are fully acoustic, in a small environment with 80 people, very intimate way. So I can see everyone's eyelids. Yeah. So it's very different and really important for me.
Okay. And which bands we would like to say maybe are a good newcomer from Finland? In a rock and metal way?
We're helping, for example, Kivimäts and Druidi. Now, Frost Tide is. We are going to do some, Finnish shows. It is rising band also.
Do you have one?
Well, the first one that comes in mind is actually not from Finland, but we did a tour together with Trollfest from Norway, and I really liked those guys. They had a great energy on stage, and they were cool guys. So
I know them too. They're really crazy. At the end of the interview, because we have to be a little bit quick, because there are some other interviews, and you don't have enough time, I want to know your all-time favorite band. You got maximum 6 members. You can choose, and they can be alive or can be dead. So you can choose. Maximum 6 members, your all-time favorite band.
Motorhead. it's the all-time favorites I made, and then again, you know.
So you would pick just one member from the band or the whole band?
Okay. Lemmy Kilmister.
Okay, and a bass player?
Steve Harris.
Guitar? You can do it both.
So many.
We have
David Gilmour.
Okay. From which band?
Pink Floyd.
Okay. As also a guitar player. So we have 2 guitar players and bass player.
So what was the actually question?
Lemmy?
Yep.
Steve Harris?
Lemmy is a singer.
Oh, Lemmy's a singer. Okay,
Yep.
Lemmy's a singer. Steve Harris bass.
Yep.
And then Pink Floyd and
Yep.
that is it, or drums?
Bill Ward. Because he was the original 5 million.
Okay.
Quiz. I don't like quizzes. Well, for me, I think the most important performer for me has been Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull, because that's kind of, as a violinist, you know, I always thought if I can do with the violin the things he does with the flute, that would be cool.
Okay.
So he's been really a big inspiration for me, and also from the same band, Jeffrey Hammond. And then actually, what has been pretty important for me has been this jazz hardcore fringe core band Naked City with John Zorn.
Okay.
And all those players are amazing. The drummer Joey Barron and Fred Frith, one of the avant-garde guys. So I'm weird.
Okay. Well, it's a great band. Yeah. Then thank you for the time. I hope you like the questions, and the last words are for you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's good to be here in a Masters of Rock.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.